I don't know what to say. I think we should laugh about this because there's nothing better to do than make fun of the situation versus get upset and riled up. We have some breaking news, or at least what I consider breaking news. I gotta be careful how I word things. I don't want to get people all worked up the wrong way here. But WrestleMania 41 pack is now available for you to purchase. Now, we have the details of this pack listed right here. And keep in mind that they had Main Event Night 1 taken away from the website. It's no longer Main Event Night 1 or 2, but they have it on the Xbox store listed as Main Event 1, Main Event 2, TBA, as well as the new playable superstar, which I predicted would be Chad Gable, or should I rather say El Grande Americano, which he is plastered all over the files. Check out my latest video that just got uploaded. We went over the DLC update, which has him in this new patch coming. But he's still hidden. You can't play with him. So, the WrestleMania pack was part of that Bloodline edition, and that was the only way to have access to this pack until today, June 25th. They just shadow dropped this. And I wanna, let me see, where's it at? Hold on. When you go search, type in WWE 2k25, whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox, and you're gonna want to go down to all the, add-ons at the bottom. You're gonna see Dunk and Destruction, which we'll check that out shortly. But WrestleMania pack for the 41st WrestleMania. Now, this brief description lists that the pack content is to be announced and subject to change. They've already tweaked around the wording, and they've already gone ahead and put this out there for those that didn't get the Bloodline edition. So you're going to be able to buy this literally right now. You can go into your console or preferred platform and buy it as a gift if you don't own it, or buy it all together for $10. Now, right now, in this moment as I am recording, the only thing available is the arena. Okay? The description here is literally a copy and paste from what they listed in the same description for the Bloodline edition when they were referring to this pack. But the funny thing is, when it was being promoted at launch, it was supposed to be exclusive to the Bloodline edition only. We knew this would get released eventually. I just didn't know that it would happen right now. And they're trying to capitalize on the confusion and, of course, the hype with that new arena. The reason I'm talking about the confusion is because if you guys watched my video yesterday, as I opened up that video, I was very excited to talk about this pack because we were getting some content from this pack. And then I read the tweet and I went over it in real time with you. And I came to the realization within that same video that I questioned the pack. We were just getting the arena unless there was a surprise. The only surprise here, which shouldn't be, is that you can buy this right now. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up to download because that's how I'm going to be able to play the new arena. Now, when I go back and search up WWE 2k25 once again, you're going to see that the Dunk and Destruction pack is now purchasable as well for $10. $9.99. Now, I do believe this pack is well worth it because even if you care just, for the two superstars that is Abyss and Great Khali, that's $5 a pop. Fortnite charges you way more for a skin. Same with Call of Duty and all these other games that are free to play. So it's not bad when you look at it like that, or if that's how you want to look at it. But you get Shaq, which he's pretty cool. And I wanted to talk about this because they locked the Tyrese Halliburton 50 Cent song that I was so happy about, that I talked about. It's locked to Tyrese Halliburton. Shaq is also locked as well. You can't edit him. These are things that is going to piss off the community. And I felt, again, that it is breaking news and things that I want to share with you guys and discuss, because I was on the hype train for that theme song to be available for the created character that I was going to build eventually for My Rise. Not gonna happen. We're not using the 50 Cent song. It's only usable with Tyrese. And some of you predicted it, so I gotta give you a shout out. But if you're having trouble finding the DLC pack, just search up WWE 2k25 on your preferred platform and make sure you closely look in the store for the add-on, and you could manage it as well, or just hit install like I did. On Xbox, they have this cool little feature. Well, this is the Xbox One version, so that's not the one that I have. But on Xbox, they have a cool feature that you just highlight the app and you could go to the actual, base game, and then you hit select within that menu, which is what I did. And I talked about it in the previous one, but just in case you guys are not really familiar with adding the DLC to your game, for those that are veterans of this, I salute you for still having the patience to deal with 2K and for always trying to be one step ahead, because you could never get too excited or start thinking things for yourself without getting the real raw information from the source themselves. That is 2K. So I am not super disappointed or upset about the fact that the WrestleMania pack is for sale for $10 for people that didn't buy the Bloodline edition. That's okay. There's people that bought the standard copy that maybe just wanted the WrestleMania pack whenever that's available. And I'm happy for those people that are going to get to enjoy that now. But for me, it's more about this little dishonesty vibe or lack of detail in terms of, the sale for the consumer. Tyrese Halliburton is packing a cool entrance with a cool song, but it's locked. You can't use that. You're buying this DLC pack, but it's locked. You can't use that towards other characters. So it's kind of like taking things with a grain of salt, right? Because at the end of the day, if you don't care for Jalen Brunson, Shaq, or Tyrese Halliburton, you're not going to see any of that stuff available in terms of you being able to edit and take away the theme. We've seen this with Cody Rhodes in the past. It has to do with copyrights. I am not directly upset with 2K. I just wish they were more forward and gave us more detail in real time versus loading into the game and having to see this for ourselves. That way, the community is more aware of what they're spending their money on, which is what it comes down to, right? That's the rage. Why don't we have that first celebrity pack? Nobody cares about the logistics and the reasoning behind it. People care to know where their money is being spent at and why we haven't received it. That's pretty much it. So, to each his own. Enjoy the DLC however you may enjoy it. I will be streaming. I will be dropping more updates. I just wanted to come on here and share my 2 cents on the matter, because I think it's a little dishonest. The pack is out, but not really. The arena is out. The pack is purchasable, but you're not getting everything right now. So, till the next one, thank you for tuning in. Let's go, man. We're always going to try to look at the silver lining. That's what I try to do.